We've been getting so much rain that my tomatillos are all going crazy. So this one over here has spread out. And this is a 4x4 raised bed, and it's climbing out of the raised bed. I have tomato cages in there to hold some of the branches up, but it's just sprawling all over the place. And I've been watching a bee pollinate the flowers, which is pretty cool. Whenever you grow tomatillos, you have to have at least 2 plants for them to pollinate. So you can see the busy bee. And it's windy and overcast because of Hurricane Sally, but the bees are busy. They're taking advantage of the break in the rain. Just thought that was cool. I wanted to share it with you all. I'm starting to get some fruit. I picked my first harvest just over the weekend. So I'll show you right here. And I have gloves on because I found a snake skin in my garden the other day. So I was like, I better make sure I wear gloves. So that's one fruit that's growing. And you can see that it's just, they're covered in flowers. And I have a couple other things mixed in here. I have some basil and some zinnias. And I'm just letting the basil flower to help bring in the pollinators. So obviously it's working since I have the little bees going crazy over the flowers. So hopefully I'll be getting even more tomatillos in the near future. We are in the other part of my garden where I have more tomatillo plants. And of course, like I said, my garden is wild because I've been working a lot. And it's been raining a lot. So rain is a blessing. It helps everything grow. And everything really goes wild when it gets enough rain. So I have 1 cucumber mixed in here. But it's mostly just tomatillos for the most part. And there are some that are ready to harvest. I had just picked up this one before I started recording. And just to show you the snake skin. I didn't touch it. But I'm so paranoid. Oh, there's a bee. Look. I'm so paranoid now. Every little movement. I saw a lizard earlier and it scared me just because I'm so paranoid about the snake being out here. I've been making noise to try to make sure to let it know that I'm coming. But if you look in here, you can see that I have a tomatillo that's ready and I want it, even though that could be where the snake is hiding. But I got to get that tomatillo. So I got it. So there, you can see that the husk dries out. When they're ready, they'll just drop off the plant. You don't even have to pick them. That's really what caught my eye, because I was in a different area and I saw a tomatillo on the ground. I said, oh, I better go check. So there are bees over here too, which is awesome. Because that means that I'm going to get more tomatillos. See? So scared of the snake. But I'm just checking to make sure that I don't miss one. Which I know that the snake probably doesn't want anything to do with me, but I don't want to surprise it. So I'm just looking around. Like I said, I have a cucumber that I planted in here that's growing up through the tomatillos. And they're just wild. They branch out. They grow lower than regular, they're not a tomato plant. They're like a wild cousin of a tomato plant. So they're lower and they branch out. So this is a few plants